Well, hi Scorpios, welcome to Quickie Tarot. It's time for your weekly reading. So let's get started. Let's find out what the universe has in store for you. Our Scorpios, please. Universe, what is in store for Scorpios? Alrighty. Let's see, what do we have here? Interesting. Well, we have enough cards to get started. So let's do that. Okay, Scorpios. Overall energy of this reading right here, the Hangman. Have you been seeking advice from the universe? Well, if you have, they've heard you. And the Hangman comes out to let you know that they're trying to enlighten you with the answers that you need. It's a very spiritual card. All the blood is rushing to the head of this individual with enlightenment. Some of your answers may be in this reading. We have the Two of Wands in your highest energy. So this is, you have the whole world in front of you. You have the whole world in your hands. It's up to you what you do with your world. So it's a expansive place, looking out over the world here and wondering what to do now. Options are endless. This Two of Wands is sitting right next to the Knight of Wands. That's in and out energy. That's energy that runs in and out of your life. Sometimes just for passion, just for sex. But the thing is we have the King of Wands right next to the Knight of Wands. So I think this energy right here, it already feels like is becoming this energy right here. So there might be someone, male or female, mind you, that runs in and out of your life, but is somehow evolving into this person, which has that staff of new beginnings. So that might be where you're going to end up placing your world. It might be with the King of Wands. You probably didn't know it because the Knight of Wands is that in and out energy. So you hang on to your world. You don't really, it's like having the ball in your court. But it looks like things are changing. So let me read on and let's see what this is all about. Under the Two of Wands, we have the Two of Cups. Well, here's part of it. Your soulmates. You are best friends and lovers. So the thing is this in and out energy, friends with benefits. It probably started out that way. I think it's changing. This Two of Cups is on one side of the Hangman. This is a special connection, by the way. So this is probably what was not expected in this relationship up here. But there is a special connection, and it's getting deeper. On the other side of the Hangman is the Ace of Pentacles. This is security, stability, and groundedness, right under the King of Wands. The King of Wands with that staff of new beginnings, they're becoming a lot more grounded in this relationship and than they were. Not so flighty, not so in and out of your life. They're thinking a commitment. So this is probably what you were reaching out to the universe here. This is right under the Knight of Wands. You know, like, what do I do with my world? Is this really what I want? This in and out energy with this Knight of Wands running in and out of my life? Well, I think what the Hangman's trying to say is, well, hold on here a minute. This Knight of Wands is evolving into the King of Wands. They might have fire in their chart, which would be Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius. You might have fire in your chart. But this is a special connection. It's right next to the Hangman, and it's like the universe is trying to point this out. It's like, hang in there, because we have the Ace of Pentacles here. This King of Wands is now, instead of holding that staff of passion, it's becoming this beautiful staff of new beginnings, and also this groundedness, the security and stableness seems to be coming in. So under the Two of Cups, we have the Strength card. This is the card of Leo. They very well could be a Leo, since we have all that fire up here. Leo is a fire sign. But more importantly, now it doesn't have to be Leo at all. You know, it's the energy of the cards mostly. Oops, sorry. So this figure has the infinity symbol right above the head. This infinity symbol represents knowing, intuition. So, and it's what this card represents is knowing what you have to do and doing it in a very kind, gentle manner. This card is under this Two of Cups, that beautiful connection. And so go with your gut feelings. Pay attention to the red and green flags. So, but you know, this reading so far is pointing to hang on to your world. Don't just throw it away, okay, over this relationship, because it's evolving. So pay attention. If it feels like it is evolving, it's evolving, okay? And you're going to know how to handle this if you use your intuition. This is right next to the King of Swords, which is under the Hangman. So this king up here, they might actually be an air sign, which is Libra, Gemini, or Aquarius. The truth and the justice, or the truth and the clarity here through conversation, is next to the Strength card. So Scorpios, it's as if you have questions about this relationship, ask them, okay? The truth and the clarity is really important. It's right under the Hanged Man that we have in the center of this reading, that surrounds the reading. So the King of Swords here is right next to, what do you know, the Six of Cups. So the Six of Cups is a soulmate card. And it's under the Ace of Pentacles, all that security and stability. It looks like they're going to offer this. You know, this is an offer. So it's evolving. I'm not saying it's going to happen like tomorrow or right away, but this whole relationship is taking a turn for a more traditional, more future-oriented type relationship. They're a soulmate. We have two cards here that suggest that they're soulmates. And you're both feeling it, not just you. They are feeling that they are a soulmate. They're really feeling this connection now. So then we have this Eight of Swords that came out over here. Pretty close to the soulmate card. This is about feeling bound or being trapped into something, but it's a card of illusion. This figure, the feet are not tied, the mouth is not bound. They can ask for help, they can walk out of this, they can use their feet, take off the blindfolds, and so forth, okay? So this is a card of illusion, of feeling, of being trapped. Now this is next to this, kind of next. It's these cards here that I put over here, I can read those any way I want. These are the standard These are the extras. And so it has to do with the soulmate. And so either you or your soulmate is feeling a bit trapped in this relationship. And it might be because you may not know that this relationship is evolving. You might feel a little trapped in this relationship thinking that this is the Knight of Wands that runs in and out of your life. But they're becoming the king. Let's find out. Let's get more cards here. Let's get more answers for our Scorpios, universe, please. All right. Yeah, so this Knight of Wands. This Knight of Wands energy, okay? Let's start with the Moon card on that, because the Moon card is things being revealed. This is the card of Pisces, so there might be Pisces involved. But this is about things being revealed that you didn't know were there. And that's just exactly what I was talking about. It's very close to this Ace of Pentacles. I don't think that you actually right now can see the Ace of Pentacles coming in, that groundedness and that stability in this relationship, because so far it's been the Knight of Wands. And so with the Moon card here, it's like the sun coming out. The moon, you can see some things, but when the sun comes out, it's like, voila, wow, I didn't know all that was out there. That is the feeling I get from this card. Also, it's above this Eight of Swords, this feeling of being trapped. Well, you're not. And I think you're going to see that too. It's going to be like, wait a minute here. I don't feel trapped anymore. It's because I can see. I can see that there's a lot more to this relationship than what I thought. Well, that's only because it's evolving. We have the Ace of Swords right above the Moon card. This is truth and clarity again. This is about conversation through truth and clarity. Now, there may have been someone else involved because, see, they were the Knight of Wands. And the Knight of Wands, a lot of times, you're not the only one that they will run in and out of. A lot of times, there's more than one person. And I think there was. And I think it was toxic. Well, of course it was. It's a devil card. It's always toxic, whether it's somebody, whether it's, a third party or drugs or drinking or whatever. This is toxic energy. So the truth and the clarity, it's just going to come up in a conversation here. And I think in order for you to believe, and not just believe, but want to move forward in this relationship, you're going to have to get some truth and clarity about what were they doing, is it over with? Are they saying, see, the devil's waving goodbye here? Are they saying so long to my old ways? Are they saying, that they're ready? They're ready for the Ace of Pentacles, or getting ready? I don't know that tomorrow is the right time or whenever, but it is coming up. And this is something that's going to have to be resolved, because we have the Seven of Swords here, which is under the Devil card. And that is definitely sneaky behavior. These things go together. Not in every reading, okay? But when they show up in a reading like this, it just tells me that, that's why they're in and out of your life. They're being sneaky. They were doing other things, like behind your back, so to speak. But this is going away. It's going to be revealed. A lot of things are going to be revealed coming up. The Queen of Swords is down here next to this feeling trapped in this relationship. So the being trapped, feeling trapped in this relationship, it is, it's about the Knight of Wands. Now, let's get this straight. It's not about the King of Wands, because I don't think you really can see the King of Wands yet. But I think it's happening within them. So we have the Queen of Swords here, asking for truth and clarity again through conversation. I can't stress that more. We have the Ace of Swords. We have the Queen of Swords and the King of Swords. Look at that. So seeking the truth and clarity, there very well could be air energy here in this reading, Libra, Gemini, or Aquarius. But yes, asking for the truth, getting the truth and the clarity about this relationship. It hurts you. And this is part of what you want to say. That this sneaky behavior, this devil energy over here, it hurts you. There's more swords. All three of those swords. 1, 2, 3, sticking right through your heart here. And so that's going to come up in conversation. And that is perhaps what is going to enlighten you. And about what's really on their mind, what's really happening within them. I'm real fast. I just want to see if there's any more cards for this reading. Okay, well, this is what we get. And so the reading, it's all about Scorpios. It's all about someone who has been running in and out of your life. They're changing. And I think you were getting fed up with it. I think you were feeling tied to it. You were feeling trapped by it, like you couldn't move forward. You couldn't go anyplace because of this energy. But they're realizing that you're a soulmate. I think you already know that you're soulmates. You're just wondering what to do with your world here. This is your highest energy card. And what the cards are saying is use your intuition, let it guide you, ask the right questions. Security and stability are on the way, and it has to do with the King of Wands because they're evolving. I think they're going to let this energy go that they feel like being a player type energy, thinking it was all fun and games and this and that, but they're realizing something. They're growing up. They are becoming much more future focused. And after you're going to talk to them about how it makes you feel when they're running out of your life and seeing other people. Things are changing here in this relationship. So Scorpios, that was your reading. Thank you for watching Quickie Tarot.